do you think it's a chicken and egg issue as far as what people consume is what they become? I mean, I think that's kind of a linear thought process,
Mm,
but do you think it's possible to change someone by simply giving them more and more information that directly opposes their thought process?
yeah. Oh gosh, that's such a good question. I think that um, they have to be willing.
Mhm,
They have to be willing and open to question their own existing belief system, right? Like, this is, again, remember, when I evaluate people to potentially take them on as a client, I have to figure out whether or not they're coachable
facts.
and whether or not they're like open and willing to taking personal responsibility, right? And that
Mhm,
means taking responsibility over your existing belief systems and being willing to question them and being willing to change the ones that don't serve you. So if a person isn't there, they're not it doesn't matter how much content I put in front of them. I mean, I could give them research papers, I could give them testimonials,
Yeah,
I could put so much in front of them, but like their belief system, they're convicted that they're right, right?
facts.
They're not willing to question whether or not they're right. They're already believe that they're right. And so while I can have some level of respect for the experience of being that convicted about something,
Mhm,
um, I also am not willing to like fight it, right? Like let's say I was trying to form a relationship with someone, but they have like they're guarded, they because
mhm.
of their past experiences, they have this emotional wall up, right? They keep pushing me away. Like there's going to come a point in time where I'm going to be like, "You know what? Like just do you, and I'm going to go do
Facts.
me and have a great life and take care of yourself and, be well." I'm
Mhm.
not going to fight that for the rest of my life. Like, why do I have to climb a 20-foot barbed, wire fence to get
Mhm.
into your heart? Like, guess
Yeah.
what? I'm just not going to do it. Why? Because I value my time, I value my expertise, I value my attention, and my expertise, right? And I want to give it to people who are willing to be like, you know what? I'm going to put down my barbed wire fence just at least when I talk to you, right? Like,
Mhm.
okay, now we can have a conversation, and maybe I can plant some seeds that will support a person to be able to look at themselves in the mirror and recognize, in the very least, I don't know everything, right?
Facts. Facts.
But if they're convicted that they know everything and there's no other way and therethere's no other dimension to anything, man, I'm not. I don't want to work that hard, and I'll tell you why, because I don't have to, because it's
Right.
not my role, right? Like, I really believe this is one of the big revelations for me in 2020, was that it's not my role to wake people up,
Mhm.
right? It's my role to guide them, be a facilitator for them, be a teacher and an educator for them once they wake up and they start seeking, right? They seeking answers to important questions in life. Then I'm like, hey, I'm here. Like, what do
Right.
you want to know? Like, where can I help you get to so you can find the answers? You know. But if they're over here where they know everything, they're totally closed off, right? They think they're awake, but they're really fast asleep, right? It's not my job to wake them up. Like, I'll pray on it. I'll ask the Holy Ghost to
Facts.
soften their heart and create an awakening for them.
Interesting.
Hopefully, it's not too rough, you know?
It's necessary.